The Sharks are back in an all-new season of Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs from across the country dream of a chance to secure an investment and gain powerful partners to start, grow, or save their businesses.
I want to make it so that people believe that America can make products that are great.
If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
How would I get my money back?
I will write you a check.
And they'll fight each other for a piece of the action.
You're hurting children.
Are you kidding me? We're not here to suck the blood out of companies.
At what point do you ever get your money back?
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
I don't want to tell you how to do this business. I want to support you.
It's sink.
Money's binary. Either you make it or you lose it.
Or swim.
I know what has to be done. When?
Right now.
Who are the Sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from working as a waitress in Manhattan to building the city's preeminent real estate empire. Damon John is a fashion mogul and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First into the Shark Tank are Susie and Steve Taylor, who believe they've created a better version of something all babies need.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Susie Taylor, and this is my husband.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Steve Taylor.
Our company is Bibitech, and we're here today seeking $40,000 for a 14% stake in our company. As a parent of two messy little boys, we often found ourselves in messy situations.
And what drove me insane was Susie spending our hard-earned money on bibs that just didn't work. So I pleaded with her. Susie, if they don't work, please don't buy them.
Okay. So I stopped buying them, and I decided to solve the problem myself. Introducing...
Ta-da!
Bibitech.
The best thing about the Bibitech bib is the design. It simply fits over the child's arm and slips over their head and comfortably covers their entire body.
What's great about this American-made, non-toxic fabric is that it never stains, never smells, and never holds an odor. It's too good to be true. I know. You want to give them a closer look?
Get a closer look, Sharks?
Yeah.
I was hoping to see the dirty one. Could we have a look at the dirty one?
Sure.
Susie, you didn't leave a stain or anything
It's
on it?
just a little bit of moisture from the wipe, and it's going to dry with the air. It's like fitness material.
Is this neoprene?
It's a poly-nylon blend. It's patented. It's non-toxic certified. It's comfortable. The kids love to wear it.
What do you sell it for?
We are selling it right now direct to consumer on our website for $24.99.
What does it cost you to make it?
Currently, our price is $15 per bib.
Oh, that's
So
great.
we're about 12.
$24.95 direct.
Cow.
But it is also selling in catalogs online for $48.
Why is it $15 to make it?
Because this is the Mac Daddy material.
You can't make money selling bibs to America at a really high price. It's cheaper to just buy a bunch of bibs and throw them out after they get dirty.
Absolutely not, Mr. Wonderful. This is one bib that will last you 4 years, even longer. Once you look at what mothers are buying on bibs.
What they're spending a year, $400.
No way.
I will tell
No way, Susie.
Okay, you don't notice it, but you will throw away more bibs than you can ever
How many
imagine.
have you sold?
We sold about 2,000.
Over the 4 years.
Yes, a little under 4 years.
What did you sell in the last 12 months?
In the last 12 months, we are at about $17,000 in sales.
That's it?
The majority of bibs are not bought online, guys. Let's face it, okay? Millions of bibs go out every year. There's 2 or 3 large box retailers that sell baby apparel like this. Why are you not in retail?
Can I tell you why?
Yes, please do.
Okay. They said it's a hard sell because it's an education. I have to explain this bib actually works. Right. They confirmed that their bibs are bait. They're used to get the mom into the store to buy the bib and the orange juice and everything
honey,
else.
sweetie, poopsie, that's what I'm talking about.
I know,
It's
and
too expensive.
No, it's not.
We have found that they have sold at $48 without a question. People are...
$48 insane. It's
Of course,
I
that's
can get
why
a whole
I pulled
outfit.
out of it, and I feel retail is obnoxious.
Susie, it's a hobby. It's not a business.
Well,
The numbers,
Well, it's
they're talking, I'm listening.
Okay.
You're saying, Mr. Wonderfully, we're not selling very many because they're too expensive.
I disagree. We have sold them for all different prices. The price it really wasn't an issue. The education of the product is the issue. I have no business experience. I need you guys to blow me up.
Here's my challenge. I actually think it's a great product.
Thank you very much.
Instead of trying to sell it, have you tried licensing it to somebody who already makes bibs?
Well, when I went to the big box stores, they all wanted me to go to China. They wanted me to drive it down. They wanted to sell it for $19.99. For me, the stuff that I bought from China, the toxins that my kids were sucking on, I couldn't morally do that. I want to make it so that people believe that America can make products that are great for our kids.
America can make products, but your cost is keeping this away from America.
But we're making our
You're
margins.
hurting children that don't get near it because they can't afford it.
Well, our margins are large.
No,
Terrible.
no,
Margins
they're
are
horrible.
terrible.
Susie, you're making $15, you're selling it for $24 on your website.
Well,
How's that a good margin?
Robert, if I may, whenever we get in front of moms
It's just to-
at trade shows, it flies out.
and
When they
people
see it,
flock
it
around and
flies
they freak out because they are starting to realize that they're buying stuff from China and it's breaking.
Are you making any money doing this?
No. We've invested over nearly the 4 years about $75,000.
And you haven't made any return on that investment yet?
No. What we feel the value of our company is that we've been out there to mothers. We know they love the product.
Steve, how long are you going to lose money every month doing this?
If we don't get an investor, I have a certain amount of money I'm going to put in, that I'm willing to put in,
How much more money will you put in?
I
that
think
we can afford personally.
we can't afford it anymore.
So, Susie, is it time to take the bib behind the barn and shoot it? So, Susie, is it time to take the bib behind the barn and shoot it?
Absolutely not.
Can you get the price of this bib down in America?
I think we
Yes.
can. If we have a large order, we can.
Damon, you got to make it for $2, like every other bib's made for.
What is the magic price point to sell it at retail-wise?
We feel this one can sell for $19.99. We feel the larger one, we feel a good price point. It's either $24.99 or $29.99.
Okay.
This is the first bib that
All right, so
they'll
the
get.
$19.99 one, you have to manufacture for $5.
That'll never happen.
We'd have to get a different material, and we're open for that.
Steve, that's not your problem. Your problem is, how do you sell many thousands? And I don't think you're doing a good job today of explaining that.
Because it's too expensive, Robert.
Well, we're-
Okay, well, let me ask you, Susie, are you not selling thousands because it's too expensive?
No, I'm not selling
So
thousands.
why are you not selling thousands?
Because I'm a mom. My kids come first.
Sorry, Susie, you're not selling more because you're a mom?
No, because I only have more time. I'm just myself.
Deep breath. We haven't got the message out to all the mothers.
Susie, you've been doing it for 4 years.
Susie, why are you getting emotional about this right now?
I'm a stay-at-home mom, trying to do my best, really trying to raise the kids the way I was supposed to raise the kids. And Steven was trying to run a business, and we would have these fights over finances. And one day we're on a road trip, and he's asking about the credit card bills. And I'm trying to explain to him what the things are that we need. And they were a lot of bibs. I know it's crazy, but there were a lot of bibs. And he's like, where are they? And I'm like, they're in the garbage. He's like, Suze, that's hard-earned money you're throwing away. I'm like, but they don't work. And I feel like it's like an endless pit of moms. We're sitting here trying to do our best with products that aren't working, and that's where the passion comes from.
I'm heartbroken. Do you think we're not astute investors?
Wait a second.
We're looking at it from the side that matters, the money. You're not making any. You're losing your family's money every month. Do you think any investor up here wants to join you in that madness?
We don't have your connections.
Money's binary. Either you make it or you lose it.
There's a tipping point.
We are at
okay,
that
to say
tipping
that we
point.
haven't made
And
money,
my
it's
question
not fair to say we'll never make it.
When?
Right now.
Guys,
When
guys,
one of you, when all of you.
guys. There's no point. It's like arguing with a wall. Here's my perspective. I like the product.
Thank you.
I don't think you need to sell it retail. I don't have a problem with the price point.
Thank you.
I think there's a large enough market there. What I do have a problem with is you're not the right person to run it. You're the exact wrong person to run it. Go find a college kid who knows internet marketing and takes it out to all the different moms groups. Cost you $25,000, $30,000 for that person to do it. It's not about connections. I'm not the right solution. It's out there for you. I wish you the best, but I'm out.
I agree with Mark's very good idea, and that's easily done. But I also think you have a ready-made mom sales force out there. I think you could get a legion of moms leaving as fervently as you do in the product, which is so obvious. And I think you could very inexpensively get your product out there where it belongs, and I don't think it's retail.
That's a great idea.
Thank you. Thank you.
My instincts have always served me well, so on this one, I'm out.
They've lied to you. They're giving you encouragement where there's none, and I'm disgusted. I'm out.
Damon, Robert, any...
The challenge I'm having here is that in most businesses, the problem is the education. I can't help you educate people about bibs. I'm out.
Okay.
I hear a lot of confusing strategies on how to sell it. What I've learned is you got to follow the money. I don't think you have a clear plan on how to make this successful. I'm out.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Thank
Thanks.
you. I don't think I'm ever going to give up. Moms need better products, and I'm going to give it to them.
My name is Moshe Weiss. I live in St. Paul, Minnesota with my wife and 3 kids. Besides being a full-time father and husband, Rabbi Munatecha, I'm also a rabbi. Today we are going to be talking about kosher. Being a rabbi takes faith and a lot of belief, and I try to bring that in my business as well. What do you think of my invention? Yay! We live in a world of technology where everyone is connected. My product helps people use that technology better. They might not even know that they need it, but when they use it, it's going to be awesome! Shalom, Sharks. My name is Rabbi Moshe Weiss. My product is the Soundbender. I'm here to offer you guys 26% of my company for only $54,000.
Wow.
A deal. You might be asking yourself, what's a rabbi doing on Shark Tank? Well, I'm going to tell you. As a rabbi, I'm always looking to help people and find solutions for them. I'm always trying to make their oy vey go away. Right? So I felt it was my obligation to come here today and ask you for help in solving a very real dilemma. A dilemma that, dare I say, is so rampant, it could be affecting over 70 million people worldwide.
Oy vey.
Oy vey, big time. So what's this big problem, right? Well, I'll tell you. I love my iPad. I love it so much, I watch videos on it, I play music on it. I love it. But since the speaker is pointing away from me, if I was watching it here, right? And you can't grab that sound and bring it towards your ears where you need to hear it. So I invented my product. And today, Sharks, I am very proud to present the solution to this very great dilemma, the Soundbender. Magnetic, power-free amplifier for your iPad. It clips right onto the back, magnetically, beautifully, reflecting the sound right towards you. Boom, just like that, in a snap. Let's check this out. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Stop the madness.
It's magical.
It makes a real difference.
It really does. It's awesome. This little baby, not only does it offer huge sound, it also offers huge margins. Hey, come on. Rabbi's got to eat too, right?
Moshe, very good presentation, very easy to understand. Tell us about those succulent margins you made reference to.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to know the numbers.
Well, it costs right now, without packaging, $1.
Including the magnets.
Including the magnets, my friend.
Okay, and how much are you selling it for?
$12.99 retail, manufacturer suggested retail.
$12.99?
$12.99, baby.
A higher power is involved.
Moshe, are you selling it today? Do you have sales?
I do have sales. I've sold 7,000 units to date. I've only been selling it for about 6 months.
But where are you selling it?
Online?
I'm selling them online and actually to a whole online.
Do you have those for us to look at?
Yes, I do. I have several of them. Which color would you like? Pink?
Oh, colors, white for sure.
White.
I'm going to take
Really?
red and
Yeah.
black. Just
Okay.
stop and go.
And I have more. So
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
thank you.
Moshe, I got to know, how did you come up with the idea?
Oh man, I'm a teacher, a rabbi. I had a Jewish high school for boys out in Minnesota, and we had to close it down. You know, the recession just literally destroyed us. And somebody gave me an iPad as a gift to lift my spirits. So I started using it at night, and I kept cupping my hand behind it. And then it was like a light at the end of the tunnel. And within a week, I had prototypes. I've been working with the same manufacturer in Minnesota, made in the USA, and the margins are still amazing. It's just been a really great experience. I'm here today to ask for your help, because I'm willing to work hard.
What do you want the $54,000 for? What are you going to do with it?
I am going to modify the mold one more time.
Why? It works great right now.
It does, but I want it to work better.
Are you the kind of guy that wants to keep tinkering and not sell?
No, absolutely not. I want to sell and make it better so we can sell more.
Sometimes people have that disease. They never stop trying to make it better.
I don't have that disease. I'll tell you what. I have very, very high interest from a very large retail chain.
Who is it?
Walgreens.
Walgreens?
Yeah.
Rabbi, would you be against licensing your idea to somebody who can get overnight distribution to millions of outlets, millions of units, drive your production costs down to pennies? I mean, I look at the accessories market. It's a $2 billion business. It's huge. It's huge. It's not made in kitchen tables. It's hundreds of thousands of units pounded out of a mold in Asia. To me, the opportunity here is to try and convince somebody to give you 4 cents a unit, just in a royalty, and run with it. That, to me, is the way I would do it, but I don't think I sense that from you.
I'll tell you very straightforward. I am not going to license it out for 4 cents a piece and bang them out in China.
Okay, Rabbi, I'm out.
I respect that. Thank you very much. There's 4 other sharks. Let's negotiate, people. Let's get this done.
Rabbi, I think you've got a nice little business here. You've got the chutzpah, but I've got to make the determination of my time, right, which is very valuable. If I saw a way to get this to a $20 million in sales business, then it's worth. I just don't see it getting that big. I really don't. So for that reason, I'm out.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
How would I get my money back if I gave you the money for this product?
I will write you a check.
When?
It couldn't be simpler than that, Barbara.
I'm suggesting a guarantee that I get my money back as you sell.
So you want royalty?
Well, sort of a royalty, yeah.
I think that might be counterproductive to what I'm trying to do.
So that's off the table.
Because it's siphoning off cash while we're growing the business. Don't you think?
No, I don't think that's a problem.
Well done, Rabbi.
Okay, I'm out.
I can't negotiate lower money. So what do you think we need to negotiate here?
Obviously, you would like to possibly negotiate the percentage of the company?
Haha.
How much of the company would you be willing to be okay with for the $54,000, sticking at that?
I would be happy with 40%. The only thing that is out there that's making me want to invest in this company is the Walgreens sale. Here's my offer to clarify. $54,000, 40%, and it has to be that Walgreens sale is a real deal.
Okay.
That's my offer.
Robert, would you like to?
You know, Moshe, you're one of the best entrepreneurs we've had here. I mean, you gave us the best answer anybody's ever given when we asked for this royalty stuff.
Doesn't mean it's the right answer.
It's the right answer.
No,
We're not here to suck the blood out of companies.
At what point do you ever get your money back?
Moshe, I gave you an offer. If we're going to listen to them too much longer,
right?
Because you understand, if he steps out,
right,
my offer starts to change because I become more valuable.
Are you going to make an offer, Robert? I hate to.
3 sharks are out. Rabbi Moshe has an offer on the table from Damon, and Robert is still considering the investment.
Moshe, I gave you an offer. If we're going to listen to them too much longer,
right?
Because you understand, if he steps out,
right,
my offer starts to change because I become more valuable.
Are you going to make an offer, Robert? I hate to.
Here's the good. I love the reason you started this business. I think you're highly motivated. I think you did a fantastic presentation.
Let's do it.
Here's the bad. Beyond the presentation, you didn't really tell us how we're going to sell it. You didn't talk about the distribution channel. My biggest fear is, as Mark said, is my time. I don't want to tell you how to do this business. I want to support you.
I know what has to be done.
I'm not sitting on my hands going, oh, I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? Hey, you know, I can sit at home and I can relax and I can make a nice living and sell my sound vendors 1,000 at a time on the internet, schminternet. Yeah, schminternet. Whatever. I know how to do this business. I need your connections. That's what I need.
I'd like to make an offer.
Okay.
I'd like to hear your answer on Damon's offer.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about it. After that, I'm dropping out.
I'll give you the $54,000, same amount, 40%. I'm going to take you at your word that the Walgreens order's there. Same offer as Damon.
So let's summarize. Both offers are for the same amount of equity, 40%, for the same amount of dollars, $54,000. One has a contingency, the other doesn't. What are you going to do?
Damon, we have a deal.
Man.
Congratulations.
All right. We got a deal, and we're going to make money. You're going to really help
I just
me.
wanted to see if you
really,
could close
you're
Walgreens.
really
Other than
an
that,
awesome person. It's going to close.
I got you. We'll get it done.
Adios.
Is adios Yiddish?
I chose Damon because he is a marketing genius.
He's built his company from one product to millions of products sold, and I really have a lot of respect for him, and I think he got that.
Earlier this season, Jim Salikas and Sabin Lomack made a deal with Barbara Corcoran for their food truck company, Cousin's Maine Lobster.
Barbara, welcome to the family.
Let's see what they're up to now.
Crank these orders out. 2-pack of live lobsters. So much has happened since we did a deal with Barbara just a couple months ago. Keep them pumping. We have just opened a 7,000 square foot distribution facility so we can ship fresh Maine products to everyone in the United States overnight. We just hit 2,000 orders for the day. Sales have been awesome since Shark Tank. A few months before we went on, we did $150,000 in business. Ever since, we've done $700,000 in sales.
Jim, save it.
Barbara is truly the best thing that has happened to this company. She is so hands-on and genuine with us, and she's provided us opportunities that other businesses would dream of. We've been so good to our local economy here in Maine. We've actually been invited to the governor's home to receive an award from the First Lady.
This is a certificate of achievement presented to Cousin's Maine Lobster in recognition of outstanding accomplishments and contributions.
I've invested in a lot of businesses on Shark Tank, and I have great entrepreneurs, but this is the first time I've ever been given an award for creating jobs in a local economy. It's honestly the greatest thing that's happened so far.
We love the fact that you're creating great jobs for the people in the state of Maine, so keep them coming.
Our company is growing so fast. We've got Barbara on our team, and this is proof that we are doing something right, and that's really a good feeling.
Thank you, Shark Tank! Next up is Mike Robinson, who believes his product helps children feel close to their loved ones.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Mike Robinson, CEO of Cuddle Tunes. We're seeking $400,000 for a 20% stake in the company. Cuddle Tunes is a product and service born out of personal need. See, for the past 20 years, I've been a business traveler constantly on the road all over the world. But at the same time, I'm very devoted to my 7 beautiful children at home. Now, when you're away a lot, it really takes a toll on your relationships with small children or grandchildren. You feel the distance, and they feel it too. Well, we can help. Sharks, you know all about the World Wide Web. Let me introduce you to the Worldwide Hug. This bear is going to help millions of families stay closer and change bedtime forever. Inside Cuddle Tunes is a web-connected audio player, so you can send your recorded voice to your child or grandchild's bear from anywhere, anytime. This is my daughter Mia's bear.
Hi, Mia, sweetheart. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a new story. Once upon a time, there were 3 caterpillars.
In addition to your recorded voice, Cuddle Tunes plays MP3 music, which can be personalized with your child's name. As you can hear, the sound quality is terrific, and it's incredibly simple to operate. Through our easy-to-use website, from anywhere in the world, parents and grandparents can record anything they want. Prayers, stories, songs, loving messages, and they can upload MP3 music and audiobooks, and your child can enjoy all of that on their bear whenever they need it. Sharks, with over 1 million in development behind us, the product and service are ready to go, and I need your help to scale this up into a global family brand. Can I offer you a bear?
Did you say you spent $1 million in development?
Allowing for the 3 years effort, yes.
What do you mean allowing for the 3 years? Paying yourself for the effort? What does that mean?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
Valuing my time at a big discount actually compared to what
How much money have you actually put into the business?
In terms of cash?
Yeah.
About $500,000.
Wow.
Mike, how do I hook up the Bear to the internet?
It's got, in the back is the MP3 player, and it has a USB connection. So you plug it into your computer, and just like you sync an iPod to iTunes, you sync a Cuddle Tunes Bear to Cuddle Tunes. It's a very simple process. You don't even have to install any software.
What do you value your time at?
I was making $300,000 a year as a public company CEO.
What company were you CEO of?
It was called Sitel Technologies. It was a voice over IP company in the UK, and I took it public on the London Exchange in 2006.
And what happened to that company? Did you leave or did...
About a year and a half after the IPO, the board and I had different visions.
So they fired you?
No, they offered me a deal. And I had already been talking to some friends about this idea.
Mike, yeah. My only pet peeve, I'll tell you, is I hate when people value their time when they're starting a startup. That's your cost. That's an opportunity cost, not my cost.
Yeah,
so
and I'm not asking you to pay me for that time.
You did say
I'm just asking you to recognize that that's value in the business.
You've put a $2 million valuation on this business right now.
Yes.
Are you saying you've got sales to support that, or just your time?
If you don't mind, I'd like to come back to that.
Well, generally that means you have no say.
First, I'd like you to understand...
Mike, when somebody doesn't answer the sales question, usually all of us get really uncomfortable.
Well, let me ask you this. So, we launched this thing, did no marketing, and in 32,000 people have been to the site. How many units do you think we would have sold?
I would think 5% of them would have bought it.
Yeah, it's 9.5%. Over 3,000 units sold. Brought in about $90,000.
Has that been consistent every month, 9% conversion?
It depends on where the traffic comes from. So a good deal of that has come from deals that we've run with Living Social and Groupon, where we didn't have to
okay, that just kills the whole conversion percentage.
Yes.
That's just a discount mechanism, and they do all the promoting. It's not your site doing the promoting.
Right, well, that's the point, is that somebody else went out there and spent their money to tell somebody about this and present them with an offer.
This is what they do. Groupon has 20 million people. This is their job.
Right.
What did you make per bear on a Groupon deal?
We're only at about 20% margin.
And you gave them a discount.
Yes, the
Right,
consumer
so
gets a
what did you
discount.
present the retail as? What did you sell it through the deal company, and what are your costs for this?
The bear itself is $39.95.
That's the retail price.
Yes, and then people pay an extra $20 for personalized music and a year of unlimited recording and download. So the bundle is $60.
How much did Groupon and Living Social sell it to their customers?
Their usual, half off.
If you just kept that model, you wouldn't have a sustainable business because your margins are only 20%.
Right, but of course I'm not going to keep that model.
Mike, when I was a kid, we had 10 kids in our family. My dad sang and played the guitar to us every night.
Right.
Then he came up with the genius idea of recording his voice in all of his songs.
Yeah.
We all had a funny reaction to it.
Really?
We all felt so sad because my dad wasn't there doing it for us.
Interesting.
So it was kind of a freaky experience, and it was eliminated in our household probably within a month.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is going to work. I'm out.
Thank you for your time.
Mike, I'm just trying to be clear. I can record my voice to my kids within a stuffed animal. What's your distinct advantage?
And you can send it to them from anywhere in the world. So not only you, but the grandparents that don't live nearby can be doing it. You can be updating stuff continually. You can.
So the only advantage is I can attach yours to the internet and update it.
Correct, which means you don't have to be there to put your voice on it.
Mike, I just don't see anything unique here. I don't think that being able to record to the cloud is anything significantly differentiated. I'm out.
Okay, thanks, Mark.
Mike, I don't think you being able to update is that big a deal. I'm out.
Okay, thanks.
So, if I invested my money in this, I'd sleep like a baby. I'd wake up every 2 hours, crying, and asking my mommy, where's my money? I'm out.
So, Kevin.
Yes, Mike.
The power of this product is in the emotional proposition.
And what's missing in your presentation, I'm not even going to fight you on valuation at this point because it wouldn't matter if you're asking for 2 million value or 10. You don't know what your customer acquisition cost is going to be in a sustained model. You just don't.
Right.
There's no way I would give you $400,000. I'm out.
Thanks for your time.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Trust him as far as I could throw
He
him.
looked at us like one big honeypot.
I think this thing is foaming at the mouth.
I'm Steven Sashin, and this is my beautiful wife, Lena Phoenix, and we live in Boulder, Colorado. Some people think Boulder is just a bunch of aging, long-haired hippie athletes, and they're right, and we are their spokespeople. I'm a competitive sprinter, so when I got back into sprinting after a 30-year break, I was injured constantly, and a friend suggested that taking off my shoes might be a cure. So I did, and it was. And I've been basically barefoot ever since. This new hobby of mine inspired our new business, and we haven't looked back.
Our product is kind of deceptive in that it looks really simple, but it's actually part of a revolution.
We want to change the world.
So we're hoping the sharks will really understand what the power of this is.
We have pretty much given up our entire lives for this product for the last 2.5 years. If we don't get an investment from the sharks, we're going to be exactly where we are right now, in over our heads with a great product that we don't know how to get out into the world, while our inferior competitors just run right past us.
Phoenix, and I am the owner of Zero Shoes.
And I'm Stephen Sashin. I'm the CEO.
We're looking for $400,000 in exchange for 8% equity in our company.
Wow. 40 years after the invention of the heavily padded and very expensive running shoe, research is showing how just your feet, without all the bells and whistles, can do a better job. But barefoot is not always appropriate. That's why I developed Zero Shoes, original barefoot wear. Zero Shoes are a high-tech version of mankind's favorite footwear since 15,000 BC.
Zero Shoes are the only footwear that have been shown in an independent university study to be biomechanically identical to barefoot, plus a layer of protection.
Zero Shoes let you express your personality with styles that range from high performance, ultra minimal, to night on the town, fashion forward.
They're also super lightweight, way more comfortable than flip-flops, and unlike some other barefoot shoes, they never smell.
Now, before you jump out of your chairs and rush the table to get your hands and feet on a pair, Lena will do her best Vanna White and deliver some.
Good. Steve, are you sure you can run in those?
Not only can you, I'm a Masters All-American sprinter, so I'm one of the fastest 50-year-olds in America.
Really? You can run in these?
That shoe that you have was designed by a guy who runs 50-mile ultramarathons on a regular basis. We designed our first custom-made Zero Shoe pendant. Kevin, I want to start with you just to see what you think of it.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's extremely attractive.
I had a hunch you might like it.
Yes, I do. They've somehow captured the essence of an athlete.
Robert, since you have this skeptical tone in your voice, why don't you come up if you want to, join us and you can actually experience it. Because feeling Zero Shoes is one thing, but wearing them, that's a whole different story.
Plus, I'm the only runner up here.
So what I'm going to do is, on one foot, I'm going to give you our 4mm Connect. This is the closest thing there is to barefoot, plus a layer of protection. And on the other foot, I'm going to do our 6mm Contact, gives you a little smoother ride, for people who want a little extra.
And are they custom made?
We sell them in two different ways. It either is a do-it-yourself kit that you can trim down to your unique foot shape, or we can custom make them for you.
There's like nothing to it.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even feel like you got anything on.
You don't need a lot of support. Putting your feet in support is like putting your feet in a cast and expecting them to get stronger. So when you walk across our fake world and get to feel the world...
Wait, let me light the coals first.
Oh, ouch. The one on your left is the closest to barefoot. The one on your right gives you a little smoother ride. So like getting a little foot massage, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, Rob, how do you feel?
Oh, I got to tell you, they feel great. No, seriously, I know they look weird, but...
So I don't want to state the obvious, but you basically come over here with some rubber and a string, and you said it's worth $5 million.
That's correct.
Why do you feel that?
We started this business 2.5 years ago with just a website, no advertising, and since that time, we've sold over $650,000 of our do-it-yourself sandal kits and custom-made
In 2 years.
In 2.5 years. The last 2 months, we've done a little over $130,000. So things are going like this. This year, we're on track for about $1.2 million.
Yeah.
On the $1.2 million, if you hit it this year in sales, what will your profits be?
We're projecting $200 for this year.
What's it cost to make? What's it cost to sell?
What we sell the most of is our 4mm do-it-yourself kit, which retails for $24.95. Our cost of materials is $3.11.
What do you wholesale it for?
$12.97.
And what percent is sold through retail or other distribution, and what percent is sold through your website?
Over 90% is sold through our website. We are just starting in retail. We've got 9 retail locations currently. 6 of them have already reordered.
Tell you, to me, I open it up and it looks like just a plain piece of plastic.
Like a broken sneaker.
You're going to make $200,000 if everything goes right this year. You're asking me to pay you 25 times that amount and value your business at 25 times profit.
That's correct.
But here's the other problem I've got. If this category is growing as fast as you say, it's going to attract some very big competitors at some point.
Yeah.
And we'll look down at this and say, piece of rubber, piece of string. I can do the same thing and put my distribution power behind it and crush these cockroaches.
Well, first of all, we do have a design patent pending on these.
But it's a piece of rubber and a string.
Steve, I promise you that I can have these on the boat in about 30 days.
Oh, I would challenge you for that one.
You want to challenge me? You cut a piece of rubber, put a string on it, and you said that this is great technology, and then you say the company's worth $5 million, and you've only done...
No, we say the company's worth $5 million, and because of our industry
Because of what?
expertise.
The industry? I'm out.
Steve, were you a shoe guy? Like, how do you wake up one day and say, I'm going to make...
Hold that thought. The Tarahumara Indians in Mexico, they did their own version of this. I mean, this is, again, a 15,000-year-old idea.
The Tarahumara Indians in Mexico are people who are known for running 50, 60, 70 miles at a stretch, wearing nothing but sandals made out of scraps of tire and bits of leather.
Look, it's a huge leap of faith. I believe your whole granola story and the Indians running around in the desert and all that stuff. But on the other hand, it's a crapshoot. I'll make you an offer just for the heck of it. I'll give you the $400,000 for 50%.
Okay.
You're worth about 800 grand. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. We'll come back to you on that. So back.
Wait, you need to come back to him on that?
Oh, well, it's not an offer that I would take right off the bat. We value the equity much higher than that at this point.
Well, I know that, but that's why you're in the Shark Tank. You're here for money. I'm a rational investor. You people are probably delusional entrepreneurs.
Perhaps.
And somewhere in the middle is reality.
Okay, first of all, if you give me a headache, I don't know why. You remind me of my first husband. You're a little shorter, but there's a similarity. And there's two things driving me crazy. One is it's a black sole, which is hot. Secondly, it's got a knot on the bottom. I would think it would be uncomfortable, and that's a liability, all right? So I'm not crazy about the product, I have to be honest. I'm out.
I love this stuff. I'm a big runner. I'm getting old. My knees hurt. I've tried everything.
This would be the thing to try.
Steve, I would love to try it. Sure. But $400,000, giving the company a $5 million value, man, I can't try for that price. I'm out.
Thank you.
You have an offer from somebody that's rational.
It's true.
And I don't have a shoe company in my portfolio. And I think your story, I'm listening to it, it's got a shtick, and it's really a marketing strategy. You've got rubber and string.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to say it's worth $800,000. I'd give you $400,000 for 50%. It's a clean deal.
50% is way beyond what we're willing to do.
What's your counter?
My counter would be 10.
You're out of your mind.
One of the other companies that's also in this space recently got $10 million for 25% of their company based on the multiple of their projections for the following year.
First of all, because one of your competitors got someone to put money in at a ridiculous valuation, doesn't make that a comp for you guys. It just means you're competing against someone that's got stupid money behind them. You know what they call a bunch of investors rushing into a hot area, like you've mentioned with all these other investors? They call it a bubble. And no one's a bigger expert at getting out of a bubble at the right time than I am. So I'm telling you, you should take Kevin's deal because your bubble is going to pop. I'm out.
Okay, there are no other sharks here.
Correct.
There's just you, me, Lena, the rubber, and the string. What are you going to do? I'm going to give you $400,000 for 50% of this company.
That's an offer we're not willing to take at this time.
Very well, you're dead to me. Run out of here with bare feet.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks. Now that we're dead to Kevin, we're going to have to show him that he made the wrong decision.
We have so many people who love our product and have experienced real benefits from it. We know that this is something that there's a real market for, and we're just going to continue to do what we do.
Next time on Shark Tank.
You may remember me and my product from season 2.
Cool idea. How do I make money?
There's 2 things my mama never told me to talk about.
But did Mama tell you you ain't going to get an investment?
These people trusted in you and gave you $900,000.
I think they call me a mini shark.
Why wouldn't they crush you like the cockroaches you are right now?
If you're not excited about running your business, I can't get excited.
We didn't spend the money well. We spent it very poorly.
Why do we have to pull that out of you?
Oh, you kidding me?
Hollywood stars.